Now, from the Columbia Basin, your local news source, this is iFIBER 1 News, presented in high definition. The #1 source for real-time local news, local sports headlines, and our very own Weather Center forecast covering the entire Columbia Basin. With your iFIBER 1 News team, reporting news in real time as it's happening. From the iFIBER Communications HD broadcast studio in Ephrata, Washington, this is iFIBER 1 News, and it starts now.
Welcome to iFIBER 1 News. Hope everyone had a great weekend. I'm Cody Johnson reporting news from around the Columbia Basin for Monday, June 24th. Tonight we report on how a train killed an Ephrata woman on Saturday and how 2 men were shot and injured in Warden. We also look at why a helicopter crashed near Royal City and how a center man was treed on his birthday. In sports, the Mariners held on to beat Oakland in extra innings last night, and we have one Pac-12 team in the hunt for the College World Series championship. Our spotlight story tonight is about a group of people walking to fight cancer at the Ephrata Relay for Life. And we've got the latest weather forecast for the Columbia Basin from the iFIBER 1 Weather Center. Our top story tonight, a 25-year-old woman was struck and killed by a train near the Amtrak station in Ephrata Saturday morning. Ephrata resident Christina Celeste Hernandez's death was ruled as a suicide based on interviews with train operators and a note found among her possessions. Due to the halted train in the investigation, both local railroad crossings were closed at Division Street and Nat Washington Way while investigators examined the scene. According to an official with the Burlington Northern Santa Fe Railroad, trains typically move through Ephrata at speeds of roughly 50 miles an hour. The train was reportedly carrying coal cars from British Columbia to Montana. 2 men were shot and injured Sunday night in Warden. An argument between 2 men at an apartment complex in the 800 block of South County Road led to one man drawing a small caliber pistol and firing at the other man. The shooter hit the 31-year-old man he was aiming for twice, once in the leg and once in the back, and struck a 20-year-old bystander once in the leg. The injuries were described as non-life-threatening, and both victims were treated at Samaritan Hospital in Moses Lake. The suspect fled and was reported to be armed and at large on Sunday evening, but investigators did not offer a name or description of the suspect to the public. The shooting is being investigated by the Warden Police with help from the Grant County Sheriff's Office and the Adams County Sheriff's Office. As we get closer to the 4th of July, fireworks stands are starting to appear in parking lots across Grant County. The restrictions on fireworks and the types allowed are different from city to city. Moses Lake and Othello have a complete ban on the use of fireworks. Ephrata bans the use of aerial fireworks, but allows the use of fireworks designated as safe and sane. Quincy also allows the safe and sane fireworks. Soap Lake and George don't have any restrictions on the use of fireworks. Several communities are planning on having firework displays, such as Moses Lake and Soap Lake, and you can find more information about these from our website, ifiber1.com/news. A helicopter pilot was injured when the aircraft crashed in a cherry orchard this morning about 7 miles northwest of Royal City. 31-year-old Christopher Ioloni of Tumwater was flying a Bell Jet Ranger over the Zinkel Fruit Orchard near Road 9 and Road M Southwest. The helicopter crashed upside down after becoming entangled in the mesh netting used to protect the fruit from birds. Ioloni was reportedly transported to an area hospital complaining of back pain and difficulty breathing. The Federal Aviation Administration later responded to the scene to investigate the crash. Helicopters are often used to blow water off of cherries after a rain to keep the fruit from splitting open. Each of the people you see here have warrants for their arrest and are wanted by various law enforcement agencies. If you see any of these people, the DOC asks that you not attempt to detain or apprehend them, but to call police. You can also call the Department of Corrections at 509-764-6180 during the day, or 509-762-1160 after 5 p.m. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after these messages with the latest from the iFIBER One Weather Center, and we've got sports and more news on the way.